What is going on, family? Family. How are y'all? What's going on, man? I miss talking to y'all. I know last Friday I did not do the morning piece, but I got you this Friday. So welcome to the morning piece. This is the February 21st edition. Yo, February 21st. Like, we're actually about to end February in 2025. Now, I know that January was a very long month. It felt like a very long month. But we're about to be going into March next week. March, right? So, again, welcome to the Morning Piece edition. We are in the February 21st edition. Welcome, y'all. Look, I got a couple of things I want to talk about. I hope I'm not going to hold you too long, but it's two things I really want to talk to y'all about that's been on my mind that I really want to talk to y'all about. So let's talk about the topic, turn the TV off. All right. Now, everybody knows you hear turn the TV off. You probably heard Mustard before that, and turn the TV off, because that's one of Kendrick Lamar's right now best songs. It's got going. I mean, it gets the crowd hype and everything. That's not what I want to talk about. Even though when he say turn the TV off, he's talking about a whole new different type of activism and awareness and black culture that, you know, we really need to, you know, turn the TV off when it comes to listening to certain things. But that's not what I want to talk to y'all about. That's not what my turn the TV off is going to be about today. My turn the TV off today is going to be about preserving your emotions and keeping yourself in check based on what your day is going to be like, what your week is going to be like, what your month's going to be like, what your life is going to be like, what you do in your everyday activity, what's that going to be like compared to what you see on TV. And when I say turn the TV off, I'm talking about getting on TV, look at the news, looking at world news, local news, state news, any news that talks about anything that's going on right now that's going to make you either upset, sad, mad, angry, depressed. That's gonna bring you to those things quicker than any other media that you either hearing, seeing, reading, or listening to when you looking at TV. Like, I would love for everybody to actually start being in their emotions so much, like being so in tune with your emotions that once you see something start happening, or you start listening to a story, or you start seeing what's going on in our government and politics and this, that, and other, and it starts to take you there, you go, nah, I'm not allowing that. Nope, we're not going to do that. Turn it off. I can't, because you can't afford to be in that space, especially in the morning. Especially in the morning, starting your day. You can't afford to be in a situation where it's going to throw all of your morning work, all of your setting intentions, all of your emotional connection, all of your emotional stability. It's going to throw all that off looking at something on TV that's going to upset you about either something that's happening in our government, politics, state, local, whatever, national, even when it comes to what's happening in the city. Even what's happening in the city. You want to be able to block that out so you can go along with your day. You don't want to start your day off sad, depressed, mad. Especially when you did the work for yourself to be like, this is the type of day I'm going to have. I'm going to make sure I am within those boundaries of my emotions and my intentions and how I want my day to be. And I done now turned on the TV And I done heard what this administration is talking about. I done seen what happened in the streets. I done watch what's going on. Now, I'm not saying be numb to what's going on. I'm definitely not saying that. But what I'm saying is, in the morning time, you might want to not let that enter into your spirit and mess up what you already set your day to be. If you want to watch the news later on in the day, after your day is over, you done wind down and you want to catch up on what's going on, then yeah. But we talking about the morning time. That's why this is the morning piece. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about the morning time. And if you know that whatever you hear on the news about anything that's going on, and it's going to mess your intentions up, it's going to throw you off your emotional stability, it's going to counteract what you put in place for your day today, for that day, eliminate it. Turn the TV off. Turn it off. Don't want some music. Get back to what you set your day to be. You want to read a book? Read a book. You want to just relax and be silent while you drink your morning coffee or tea or whatever it is you get in the morning that you know is going to keep you in your intention, in the intended way you wanted your day to be. Do that. Turn that TV off. Because I guarantee you that whatever you watch on that news, whatever you watch on CNN, whatever you watch on MSNBC, NBC, ABC, Fox. We all know how Fox get down. You know what I'm saying? All of that. CBS. If it's going to mess up your day that you've already put in place for yourself, you done just destroyed everything that you set in place. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. So in the morning, when you know it's going to be possible that you're going to see something on TV that's going to mess up your day, turn the TV off. Just turn it off. Turn it off and protect your spirit. Protect your aura. Protect your nature. Turn the TV off. Turn it off, yo. I ain't got the capacity for that right now. It's morning time. I don't got the capacity for that. Turn the TV off. That's what I mean by that's my version of turning the TV off for y'all today. All right. So I hope that helped. I hope that helped somebody. I hope that helped you with somebody. I don't want you to not watch TV in the morning, but if you know that it's going to mess up your emotions and your intentions, then yeah, turn that TV off in the morning and do something else. Turn it on in the evening. To me, if I'm starting my day, don't give me any bad news to start off the day, because I don't want that bad news to go into the rest of my day. Wait until later on to tell me some bad news, or tell me some news that's not so good. Wait until later on. Don't give it to me in the first part of my day, because now it's going to be part of my morning, and I don't want that to be part of my morning. You know what I'm saying? But yo, I hope this helps somebody. Turn the TV off if you know it's going to mess up your day. All right? That's one thing. That's the first thing. Here's the second thing that I want to talk about. We're at what? 8 minutes, 45 seconds. Here's the second thing I want to talk about. So I hear a lot of people talking about boycotting the stores that have rolled back their DEI policies. I've heard a lot of people talk about that. I've you know what I'm saying, people talking about boycotting Target and Walmart and Sam's Club and all of that. And I get that. I understand, because you know there were times in our history that we boycotted something and it made a change. Here's my thing about boycotting now. So let's just say we want to boycott Target, right? I've heard somebody talk about boycotting Target for 40 days. I think my former pastor, one of my close friends, Jamal Bryant, talked about boycotting Target for 40 days, which, you know, this is the time. They roll back that D&I policies and procedures. Okay, we want to boycott Target. Here's the thing about boycotting Target or boycotting anything. You have to make sure that the store, corporation that you're targeting, that you're going to boycott is totally reliant on the black dollar up to 70, 80, 90%. Like, you have to make sure that that corporation or that store, let's just take the store. Let's just take one store, one Target in your area. You have to make sure that Target is benefiting from at least 70 to 80, 90% of the black dollar. Like, the black dollar is what's really making this particular Target, this particular store run. Because if it's not, then if it's only 50-50, 50 of the black dollar and 50% of everybody else's dollar, it's not going to hit them hard enough. They're still going to be able to function because they're going to be getting money from elsewhere and not getting money from us. Here's the other thing. You have to make sure that everybody that taking their black dollars there are going to participate. You can't have some people saying, I'm still going to go to Target. Look, man, Target close to me. Or Target got what I like. Target got my product. Target, they got a boycott too. Everybody with the black dollar would have to boycott. So if you got 70% of the black dollar going to that store, all 70% of those people have to boycott. If they don't, it's not going to work. Here's why. Here's the other thing. You also have to make sure that you have something else in place for those black dollars to go to. So you have to actually investigate, now that we're boycotting this Target, where are we going to take our money? We got to find out who that's going to be. Find out who that person or that store is going to be, where now we're going to take our black dollar. And before we do the boycott, we got to go talk to them to say, hey, this is our plan. And because this is our plan, all that product and money we're going to boycott this Target, we're going to bring it to you. So we're coming to you at least 2 to 3 months ahead of time to say, stock up. Stock up. Get whatever you used to order before, order more, because we bringing it to you. We can't say we're going to go to the store and don't let the store know we coming, because then they're going to run out of stuff. Because we're going to be going to the store, buying all their stuff, and they're going to run out of product. And if they run out of product, now we have nowhere to go, because we're now boycotting that Target. And over here where we took the money, they don't have the product for us to buy. So we got to make sure we talk to them 3-4 months ahead of time to say, stock up. If you ordered 17 boxes of this, order 34 boxes, because we coming for it. Because we bringing all our money to there. All right? So you got to make sure you have that in place. And here's where you have to play, you have to make sure that you're playing chess instead of checkers. Because here's the thing with the white dollar or any other dollar that's going to happen. If we boycott that Target, what they're going to do is they're going to say, oh, well, they're not bringing the black dollar over here. We got to make sure we keep this Target in place. So we're going to get out other dollars from other stores. Say, hey, we need your money to come over here right now to make sure we sustain this Target, because they're pulling the black dollar from this Target and taking it elsewhere. If we had all that 70 to 80% black dollar move, that means they got to find 70, 80% from somewhere else to bring to this Target. But what's going to happen is, because they got to find 70, 80% of their dollars to bring to this Target, it's going to hurt that other business. So we may not have gotten the results we want from the Target that we're boycotting, but we're hurting somebody else, because all the money used to go over there now has to come over here to support that Target, because we took all our money from there and bring it to this other black store. Right? So that's playing chess instead of checkers. Because it's a diversion. It's like cloak and dagger. Okay, all right, y'all brought all your money over here, but you hurting that Target over here. So technically, we're still boycotting that Target, and our process works because you had to divert your money from over here, which is now hurting them. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to boycotting, there has to be other things put in place. We got to have somewhere to go to make sure they have enough product for when we take our money. And we got to be prepared for them to come and bring their dollars to this place to substantiate that, but also hurting somebody else. That's what a boycott does. We also have to make sure that if this Target is a place where our elders went and people that didn't have cars, people that don't have transportation, and they went to this Target because it's close, we got to make sure we have something for them to go to. So this place that we decide that we're going to take our money to, you got to make sure that that place is also convenient for the people that we're asking to boycott, so they can have a place to go to that's even closer or as close to when they were going to the Target with. These are the things you got to put in place when it comes to a boycott. So I hope all these things have been put in place, because this is what happened at the Selma boycott, right? At the Selma boycott, the bus boycott, there were black people riding these buses, and it was mostly black people riding these buses, right? Because we had to get somewhere. But when they boycotted the buses, they found ways for elders to get what they had to get the groceries and medicines they had to get. They either carpooled and make sure those elders got what they got, or they walked. But they took care of everybody. So nobody had to get on the bus. And if you didn't have to get on the bus, you were taken care of. That's what a boycott nowadays has to do. A boycott nowadays has to take care of everybody that was using that place for their products. And if they're going to another place, we got to find a way for them to go to that place and get there and get back when they didn't have transportation. This is all the stuff that goes into planning a boycott. Because a boycott is still just a tool of the revolution. It's not the revolution. March, boycott, legislation, all of that, they're all tools of the legislation, of the revolution. Boycott is a tool, and we got to make sure if we're going to use that tool, everybody can benefit from it. So that's my other thing. That's the two things I want to talk to y'all about today. Turn the TV off to preserve your emotions and your intentions for the day in the morning, and how to properly plan a boycott. Make sure we got everything in place to make sure that boycott is going to be successful. So we're at 17 minutes and 38 seconds. That's all I got for y'all today, man. I'm not going to hold y'all long. I mean, I didn't want to hold y'all this long, but I needed to get that out to make sure everybody understood where I was coming from. Please share this with you, who you want to share it with. You know I love y'all, and there's nothing y'all can do about it. This is the morning edition, February 21st edition. This is the morning piece, February 21st edition. I hope y'all got something out of it. I hope that helped somebody. Love y'all. There's nothing you can do about it. And I will see y'all next week. Peace.